Hey, it's your host, Gunnar Udi. Welcome to another episode of ShowTales and Hotels. Let me welcome to the stage our special guest this week. We got one Harvey Whippleman.
Hello, everybody. My name is Bruno Lauer, Harvey Whippleman, and a lot of people know me for many years as Downtown Bruno, and I'm right here in the shadows of Memphis, Tennessee, and DeSoto County, Mississippi, and talking about dear friend Gunner, who's like a nephew to me. I've known him since he was an infant, and his brother Frankie as well. So this is a wonderful occasion for me.
It has been a long time. Just thanks for making me feel old again. You know,
Don't worry, I'm 60.
I don't know. I don't know how that feels for you. Yeah.
I've been doing this since I was 14. I'm 60 now, and I'm still rocking and rolling. So
that's the only way to go, man. You ever stop moving, you'll quit moving.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna tell you something. Honestly, God, a lot of people don't know this, but I'm gonna tell you, your son is the cutest, sweetest little boy I ever met in my life. He brought joy to my heart when I met him in Dyersburg night. And that's the only next time you talk to him, please tell him I said so. He's a wonderful little boy.
He is cool. He's my pride and joy for sure. Can't wait to get home to see him. I fly home tomorrow. I'm out in Vegas right now.
Okay.
Been here since I think I got here last Monday. But fly him tomorrow for Christmas and have the holidays at home, then hit the road again first of the year.
I got you. Well, God bless. Safe flight. I just got home. Last week I was in Pennsylvania, Virginia, and Maryland. This week I was in Dyersburg, Ripley. Next week, the following week, I've got to go to back to Pennsylvania. And then Christmas Day, I'll be in Boonville, Mississippi for EP4. So they haven't had a hard time getting people to come participate in the event. So they want to know if I'd go. And I said, yeah, because I can go argue with my ex-wife anytime. Don't have to do it about Christmas.
Exactly.
You want a chicken wing? I wish you were out. You get chicken wing.
There's your chicken wing. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
There you go. That was it's for Eric. This guy Eric asked for that. He said he loved to watch you on podcasts. So I see chicken wings.
Chicken wings and beer. It's the only way to do it.
You know, I had a pizza. I mean, I still got half of it left. I ate half a pizza. I was gonna try and wait and eat it now, but I couldn't hold out any longer.
I got you. Hey, let's eat all you want. It's the funnest way to do it. Eat while we're talking.
Well, I don't know if I could take another piece of it. I just got done eating it probably 30 minutes ago.
Oh, I got you.
It's a good pizza. They got a hidden pizza joint here in the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas. It's called Secret Pizza. And it's on the food court where all the restaurants are and stuff. If you can find it, it's this narrow hallway. It's got albums all the way down it. If you go down that, there's not a sign or anything. You go down that hallway. There's a little pizza joint back in the back. You get a whole pie or buy it by the slice. It's like a real New York style pizza.
That's the best kind. That's food here where we're from in the South is the best food in the world, except the pizza they got.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, our pizza's slack a little bit, but at least we have barbecue pizza. I don't know. I think we have barbecue and everything.
You know where I had supper tonight was Huey's. I just got home from out of town in Dyersburg, so I didn't feel like cooking. I went to Huey's. They still got the best hamburgers in Memphis.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a tough competition. I'd say Huey's and Dyers.
Dyers too,
how much grease you want, I guess.
Me and your dad used to go to Dyers over on Cleveland Street in Memphis years ago.
Yeah. Now, I think they just have the one now, right, on Bill Street.
There was one on Bill Street, and I know they moved. They had one out in Bartlett. I don't know if it's still there or not. I don't never get out there in Bartlett.
Yeah. I don't get out there that much either. I was going to go check out some gyms out there. I hadn't made it out that far yet. We've just been going to South Haven every day.
Oh, right.
I say South Haven. I've been going to the gym in Vegas for the past 10 days, but it'll be back in South Haven tomorrow. I'm working. I don't fly until about 10 o'clock tomorrow. So I'm going to go to the gym here in Vegas in the morning and then I'll fly. And so Tuesday morning, I'll be back in South Haven.
Which one you go to there? ATC Fitness?
No, I just got a membership over there at Crunch Fitness.
Oh, I know.
It's pretty cool. I like it so far.
That's where the Kmart
So they have
used to be.
so many racks. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have so many racks. It's even if there's 100 people in there, you can go in there and you can still find something to do.
I got you.
They have plenty of equipment and they have a lot of cool stuff too. So I really like going there. I go to Planet Fitness a lot. I have a membership there too, and I travel all the time. And especially like San Francisco, Jersey, New York, Atlanta. I'm going to Atlanta next week or whatever. The Crunch Fitnesses are not in the cities there; they're in the suburbs. So I have to go. I have to find a gym that's in all the major cities. There's Planet Fitness. So I go there a lot, but I'm limited on the weights, and they don't have a wide variety of things. But the gym's as good as you are, so I make it count.
I go to the Club for Fit in Horn Lake. Now, obviously, I don't lift weights or nothing, but I do the treadmill, which is very important. And that's funny. And I give credit to Sid, your dad, for this too. Years ago, he told me, walk. He goes, you don't have to walk to your point where you're in exhaustion. You don't have to walk to the point where you're sweating like a demon, but just walk every morning, unless it's like pouring down rain or below zero. I walk a mile every day. I walk to the post office. I walk up to the little store, and I walk back home. I take the long way. It's a mile, right at a mile, because I drove my truck one day, second thing, just to see. And then in the afternoons, I go to the Club for Fit, and I watch Jeopardy at 3:30, and I walk exactly 1 mile from 3:30 to 4 p.m. And then they have those massage chairs with the hydro massage.
Oh, yeah, those are nice.
Yeah, my back is really bad, so that helps quite a bit. So, we both have different fitness goals. I'm not trying to get bulked up, but I am trying to stay healthy. So I'm 60 now, like I said. So, but I like going there. I enjoy it,
I do the cardio stuff too. And that's a big thing a lot of people understand. It's, you burn as many calories walking a mile as you do running a mile. It's not a race, it's a marathon, and if you do small things like that, where you put that extra mile on top of your normal day, if you've been maintaining a body weight for so long, or you've just barely been gaining weight, one small thing like that can put you down in a better way, give you better cardio, where you breathe longer, you don't get winded so fast, you get more energy, energy throughout the day, long energy, not short-term energy.
It makes a lot of sense.
It helps a lot for sure.
Because all I've got, I don't smoke. I don't use any type of narcotics or anything. I don't drink liquor or wine. I drink my beer at night. That's all. That's my only release. Drink my beer. That's it. I mean, I think if that's my biggest release, that and chicken wings, I think I'm okay.
Well, I think I've been since the beginning of October alcohol free.
Okay.
So no beer or whiskey or anything. I might have had a glass of wine or two since then, but not much.
I got you.
I think I'm going to have a couple old fashions for Christmas. I'm going to go ahead and treat myself.
There you go. And that's all I got. It's just my thing at night. I never drink before 6:30 p.m. and I skip 2 days a week because I don't want to become alcoholic. And I never drink the days I'm working. Like if I'm at a show or something, when it's over with, I don't go get beer. If I don't start drinking it on a day off at 6:30, I just don't drink. I have to be very careful, because I ain't gonna lie. When I was younger, I did have some issues. I even had 2 DUIs in Memphis. Did time. Learned my lesson. That's years ago, but you know what? I'm glad nobody got hurt, and I learned my lesson. Don't drink and drive. Only an idiot does that. I would never do it again.
So, you said when you're going and doing these shows. So, what shows have you been doing here recently? Tell us a little bit about that.
All right. Well, this weekend I worked for Greg Anthony's promotion, Pro Wrestling Mid-South. They run
the Golden Boy.
Yeah, Golden Boy. Yeah, they run.
That's
Dyersburg every Saturday. They run Ripley every Friday. It's this is the for fans that are interested. It's Pro Wrestling Mid-South, and I'm the senior referee there, but which Troy shouldn't do the air quotes because the other guy's a trainee. So yeah, I am the senior referee. And we had a pretty good attendance in Ripley Friday, but Dyersburg was frankly sold out last night. And it's a good, hot crowd. He's got some good young, up and coming guys and some guys that come established. It's a really good organization. And I really enjoy working there. And then I'm going to EPW in Louisville, Mississippi on Christmas. I was just there 3 weeks ago. It's a good place too. And then I get these calls, go to conventions up north, like Ohio or Pennsylvania, whatever. And, I enjoy it, meeting the fans, seeing some of the other guys that I came up in the business with. So I've been, in fact, the last time I seen Sid was at one of those conventions in Charlotte, not long before he went, his home going, I guess they call it, but that's the last time I seen him. So I think he enjoyed those conventions too.
Well, lean back on this damn couch. It's give me an extra fat chin tonight. I don't like it.
No, you don't find one.
I should show the better.
You get the beard. It's okay.
Yeah, I gotta get it trimmed to get a haircut tomorrow.
I got you.
It's a work in the progress here.
Well, Gar, I was going to say, I'll beat you to the punch here. Sometime in 2026, TWO Wrestling is going to be coming to the world, but I think its debut is going to be in Crittenden County, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it's going to be in West Memphis. It's look like we're going to do it at the Girls Club, which is the one right there on I believe it's Shopping Way, right there by Walmart in West Memphis.
Oh, okay.
It's a good venue, basketball, whatever. It's got a full size basketball court. It's got bleachers going down one whole side of it. So we plan on having it set up pretty good. We've already been working on the production and the seating, and we're already getting all that stuff planned out and everything. So the sooner we get everything done on the front end, then we can start pre-selling some tickets. So that's gonna be coming up in the probably we'll probably start selling tickets in April. So it'll be April, May, June, July, August, and 5 months pre-sales. So
I can tell all the fans, I'll be a part of it. We're going to tribute former multi-time world heavyweight champion of the world, Sid Vicious / Psycho Sid / Sid Justice, who I was very close friends with, and I was fortunate enough to manage him on several occasions. Actually, I managed him before he was Sid in the ring. He was Lord Humongous at Continental, which is the Alabama territory. So we're going to tribute him for sure. And like I said, I'll be there, and I'm sure Gunner's going to have some surprises, and there'll be some other guys there. I'm sure I don't let the cat out of the bag, but I'm sure Dangerous Doug Gilbert, who's a legend around here in the Memphis wrestling fraternity, I believe he'll be there. And who knows? There's so many different guys that were involved around that are still around. A lot of us can't wrestle no more. Nothing, but we can still be there to meet and greet. I can still referee.
Right.
So.
And that's we've had a couple of people already come forward and say they were going to be there. We don't have anything in writing. There's not going to be any contracts or anything like that. But we've had Doug said he'll be there. I haven't talked to him. I don't really have any way to contact him. I've messaged one of his pages, but I've also been extremely busy, and I'll reach out to him when I can. But Eric Bischoff said on his podcast that he would attend, cover his own what it cost to bring himself in. I talked to Stevie Ray, from Harlem Heat.
Right.
Stevie said he said he would do everything he could to be there. That he'd be there. And then PCO Carl from Canada.
He's a great guy. I like,
yeah. So he said he's under contract with the wrestling promotion right now, Maple Leaf Wrestling or something like that. He said his schedule only goes 90 days out, but right now he's in 90 days.
Right.
He can be 100% for sure, yes or no. So hopefully he'll be there.
Yeah, he's a really good guy.
We're working on get some other people in there too.
Yeah, and if I can help you line up anybody, I'll do what I can. Like Brooklyn Brawler is a good friend of mine. I'm sure you're familiar with him. He lives in Michigan, but I'm sure if you want him to come down, he'd probably be glad to come down. So I'll help you contact him or anybody else you need, to discuss with.
Right. I'd appreciate all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we're working with, people, it is a benefit show, but we are working with sponsors and everything to try to get some flights and hotel rooms sponsored. So, at least if we can have some, because I know a lot of the old time guys, they can't cover, their gas to get there, much less a flight if they're from too far away.
Right.
So, we're getting stuff like that sponsored. And the whole thing is we really want to put together a good list, and there's not a whole lot of people left, but we want to put a good list together of people and do a signing too. So the guys can sell some of their merch, make them some petty cash while they're there too. And even if, we're talking about a bunch of different ways, doing a signing the day before or doing a signing an hour before doors, or even doing like an after party, getting a live band to come set up in the ring. We'll have a band playing and all the guys and set their tables up, everywhere. And they can, just have like a, hour and a half, 2 hour after party or something, whatever. People sell until they want to leave, or leave when they, leave as soon as the show's there, whatever they want to do.
Right.
But,
sure. Well,
try to get some, if it's benefits, it's all going to go to the animal shelter there in West Memphis and Marion.
Okay.
And we're just going to split it by 2 and give it to them. And it's it's a way for the guys where they can make a little money off of it, because it's with today's times, it's really hard to do anything for free.
Right. Well,
and I understand that completely.
Well, on my end though, it's literally 15 minutes, maybe 20 feet over to West Memphis from my house. So I mean, I have no issue with anything. And I'm going to lean over here just 1 second, Gunner. I cut my heater off a while ago because it makes a loud noise. You tell me if this is too loud. If it is, I'll cut it back off. Can you still hear me okay with the heater on?
Yeah, I don't hear the heater at all.
Oh, okay, great. I didn't want it to be, disruptive. Right? It's funny. I don't know anything about this technical stuff. At first, it wouldn't let me click the link. And I was like, I don't want to do it on my phone. And then when you came on, then it lit up blue, the thing you sent me. So apparently, it didn't light up until you actually got involved. So,
okay.
Because it was weird. It would light up on my phone, but not on my iPad. But once you got on it, because I said I didn't want to do it on my phone for 2 reasons. One, it's too small. And 2, it uses too much battery. And plus I didn't want nobody calling in. We're trying to do it, so it worked out perfect. This is perfect.
Right.
So now we know in the future, I can click on the link on my iPad until you're on there. Apparently.
Yeah. We find out new things every day.
That's why I like to do these early. Like I do several podcasts.
Yeah.
Sometimes the guy can't hear me, or I'm got mute on him without knowing it. I mean, you're way like younger than me, but as you know, back like when me and your dad started out, the phones weren't even push button phones. We didn't have cell phones. It's regular, they were hidden rotary phones. So this is like, but anyway, getting back to
I'll make sure the editor pops up some old pictures of you and him right there when you say that.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But
that'll be going out through this whole thing. So so this is Monday or Sunday, December the 21st.
Right.
This airing will go live the Sunday after Christmas. So the next Sunday from now, which right before New Year's. So,
okay.
But by the time that goes live, the editor will have gone through here, and he'll have given you hair like mine. Probably not as nice as mine, but he'll have given you hair. And
since I know now,
he'll put all kind of cool pictures and stuff up.
Oh, I love it. And now that you've said when it's airing, I'll say it like this. I hope all the people that are watching us have a nice conversation here. Had a great Christmas. It's not Christmas yet, but by the time y'all see it will be. And I hope everybody has a wonderful 2026. And anybody that's watching this or listening to this, if you once TWO makes the official date and everything, I encourage everybody that's able to come to the event, to attend. I'm sure, like Gunnar said, we're going to show
August the 29th.
Oh, it is August 29th. Okay.
August 29th. August 29th. It's going to be the last Saturday of August.
Okay. I encourage everybody to come down, and I'm sure Gunner and the other people involved will announce. Like you said, we have it cemented in. Is it going to be a meet and greet? Is it going to be, whatever. Well, everybody will know plenty of time,
It's going to be a spectacle. It's going to be a spectacle no matter what.
Is there going to be matches as well,
It's going
right?
to be a great show.
It's
going to be a full card. It's going to be singles, tags, maybe even a Royal Rumble or something when, we're still working on stuff. The thing is, we have so many people that want to be part of the show, and we're really trying to make the show special. So we're trying to, hands pick people, you can't take everybody.
Right.
But, I would like to bring a lot of these people from the indie circuit that have worked with my dad when, in his time going through the indies these past few years. I would like to bring a lot of those people on. So one way I thought about doing that was to just have a battle royale so they could all feel, featured in the show. But it's going to be an annual show too. So, we got to have tricks for next year. They are 2027. We can't let all the cats out of the bag in 1 year.
Oh, absolutely. And like I said, I'm still ready, willing, and able to referee. I'll do more than one match. And, I can help you line up some of the guys, or you can come back up to Dyersburg and check out the talent again and, pick who you'd like, come from there.
Yeah, no, I need to. I was talking to Greg the other day. I don't think I'm going to have a chance to make it up there this trip home because it's just so short.
Right.
And Shady J's been burning me up to come up there too. So, but I don't think I'll have time to make it out to Dyersburg this trip home. And I'm literally gone every day, and I'm home 2 days in January. The last 2 days of January, that's all. Well,
are you coming to Jamie James' show on the 10th?
Well, yeah, but now that does sound funny. So I will be home. I'm gonna fly in that morning and fly back out Sunday. I'll be working at Atlanta. So yeah, I'm gonna do Jamie's show on the 10th. I'm gonna fly in that morning, fly back out the next day.
Well, I'll be there, so we'll get to. Are you going to participate, or are you just there to observe?
No, I challenge Jamie to a stretcher match. It's his choice to accept the match or to be really put on a stretcher.
Okay, well, I'll referee it. I'll help you put him on a stretcher.
He's so scared of doing anything. He's like, I'm not going under. Jamie, you're gonna have to.
Well, I'll tell everybody that that's listening. January the 10th. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's January the 10th, right?
It's January the 10th.
Yeah.
Win,
Arkansas, everybody. And Jamie J. It's called 100 Wrestling. Gunner will be there. You can meet him, get an autograph, picture, whatever. I'll be there. A lot of good young talent there. I encourage everybody to look it up. It's called 100 Wrestling, January 10th in Wynne, Arkansas. And like I said, Gunner and myself will both be there, and it's always a good event. Always a good event.
It is. Jamie puts on a good show, and he messed up on his name there, 100 Wrestling, and I haven't told him yet, but I guess I'll let him figure it out when he watches this video. But where he messed up is all of his pictures and everything, they just say 100 Wrestling, 100 Wrestling. So when people try to look it up, they look in that 100 and you can't find it because it's ONEHUN. It's spelled out 100 Wrestling.
I see, right.
If you want to find it, you have to spell it out. I was trying to find it the other day to tag him in something, and I couldn't find it. And when I finally went to his Facebook and dug and finally found it, that was the problem.
Oh, I got you. Yeah,
100 spelled out.
I don't know how to do none of that, so that's a good point.
Be careful with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta when it comes to a name, you really have to be careful with what you choose and how you brand it, because people can be misled to other things or misguided. Mine's TWO, so people are just gonna keep finding the number 2.
What does TWO stand for?
It's the wrestling order. So
oh, what is it? What is it again?
The wrestling order.
Oh, okay, very good.
The wrestling order, and it's going to be the future home to all second and third generation wrestlers.
Well, great, fantastic. I love it. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. And so let me ask you this: how's my other nephew, Frankie?
He's doing good. He just had another little Udi boy a week or two ago.
Okay, great.
So we got another heir to the throne walks the earth.
Wow. What's Frankie? Is he about 40 now?
Yeah, he's about 40.
I was trying to figure that out.
His real age. He's sensitive about it.
Oh, I know. I'm not sensitive about it. Wow.
No, yeah, Frankie's 40.
Well, God bless him. Give him my best too. I haven't seen him in many years. I used to watch him on
I'm sure he'll be at the show. Him and Mom and everybody will be at the show.
Oh, great. Not Survivor. What was the show Frankie was on? Remember that reality?
Big Brother.
Because I don't watch shows like
Big Brother. He was on there twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, me either. I watched it while he was on there.
Well, I did too. Yeah. That's all the reason.
I felt kind of bad after that.
Yeah,
I never watched it again after that. But I would say, when I watched it while he was on, it was a pretty entertaining show.
It was. I enjoyed it because I knew Frankie. But
me too.
It's funny when Frankie was a little boy before you were born. Your dad and mom used to call him Boogie. You probably heard that before, right?
Yeah.
So when I first cut on Big Brother, there was another house guest or whatever you call it on there. They called him Boogie. He was like a weird looking little guy, if you remember. And I didn't see Frankie in years. I said, what the F happened to Frankie? I didn't realize. But then it came out.
I think the guy went to jail. I think that guy got all messed up on drugs or alcohol or something without throwing rocks at someone's house from the street. I think he got all kind of charges and stuff. Apparently he had some restaurants in Vegas. I've never been to him.
Dang.
But yeah, Mike Boogie, that was that guy's name.
Get in trouble. I just want to stay home and relax when I'm not working. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to give anybody else any trouble. So anyway, what else? What else on your mind?
All right, there we go. The screen went away for a second. It's back now.
That's funny. I see you, but you're still. Again. Unless you're sitting extremely still.
What was that?
No, I said I can see you, and I hear you, but you're 100% frozen. Unless you're just sitting real still. It's.
Am I still frozen?
No, now I can see your hand. You're moving it. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. No, it was freaking out. I don't know what was happening. I think we should be good.
Yeah, I can see him. Moving around now. Yeah. Well, you're coming back home at a good time. It's 70 degrees tomorrow. It's going to be 71 on Christmas.
Oh, that is a nice time to go home.
Yeah, because it was awful last week.
That is a nice time to be coming home.
It was 9 degrees one day last week. I don't know if your mom or anybody told you. It was awful last week. Awful.
Yeah. No, it's been nice here in the desert.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. About 48 in the mornings and 70 during the day.
But not that way in the summer out there. It's brutal out there in the summer.
No, yeah. I think in August, the coolest it gets at night's 110.
I know, isn't it terrible?
It's ridiculous.
I couldn't take it. People say, oh, it's
Everybody
dry.
says, it's a dry heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sitting in the oven.
Yeah, right? They're like, well, it's got such a nice breeze. I'm like, it feels like the air coming out from under a car. I don't know.
It's right.
I don't like it.
I'm that way.
At least at home, everybody's like, it's so humid. You sweat all the time. I was like, yeah, but when you're in the sun, you're hot. If you go in the shade, it still feels cool. If you go in the shade in Vegas, it's still hot.
Right. We only get about 40 to 50 terrible cold days here at home. So I can live with it,
Yeah.
And to me, it's a lot easier to cool out than it is to warm up. I hate cold weather. I don't like what's 110, but I prefer the heat to the cold 8 days a week.
Right. Yeah, me too. I say that. I like, to me, that this time of year right now here, that high 40s, low 50s to 70s, that's my favorite.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I wish I could chase that weather all year long.
No kidding. That's why people want to live in,
Just migrate north.
well, or Beverly Hills. You know, and that's why it's so expensive to live out there. You know.
Yeah, it is like L.A. and San Diego for sure. It's nice there pretty much all year long.
Right. That's why it's so expensive. You know. That's where my dear friend Dwayne Johnson lives in Beverly Hills. You know, and yeah, it's just you got to be in his financial situation to live in Beverly Hills. You know.
For sure. Yeah, it's everything's twice the price up there. Well, more than twice the price.
Right.
It's on up there.
Right.
It's this right here is a $14 bottle of water from a mini bar over here.
Oh my God! You can buy a case of that at well, not Fiji, but you can buy a case of water at CVS for $2.99. I just bought one today; it was on sale.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, tell me about it. Well, you know, I say it's $14, but I really got it for free because I had a problem today. I got off work early. I got back to my hotel. I got in the elevator, and I'm going to the 55th floor. It makes it to 14, and it stops to pick somebody up at the convention center or whatever that floor is. And the guy's not paying attention, and he misses the elevator. But right as the doors are about to close, he sticks his hand in there and stops it. The inside door closed, but the outside one didn't. He kind of like ripped it open a little bit, but when he did, he could only get it just a couple inches, and it wouldn't open the rest of the way, and it wouldn't shut. And the elevator just shut down.
Oh my God!
So I said a few nice words to him through the crack of the door, and just me and this poor little girl stuck in the elevator with me. He's like, I'm stuck in the elevator with a giant. She's freaking out. Hit the call button, and the little speaker in the elevator so messed up you can't understand the guy. And you know, it didn't take long. They got the elevator reset, the door shut. We get up to her. She gets off on her floor. I go up to my floor, and I was getting off the elevator, and I heard the guy say on the speaker, he's like, "Hey, what's your room number? What's your room number?" So I was told him what my room number was. About 10 minutes later, I got a phone call, and it was him. And he said he's it wasn't him. It was the general manager of the property. He called and he said, he's like, hey, I just wanted to see if you're okay about getting stuck in the elevator. But being so close to California, they have to worry about people suing for anxiety and stuff when stuff like that happens. So they need to know if I need a therapist or anything sent to my room. And I'm like, no, I think I'm pretty good. They're like, well, is there anything we can do for you? I was like, no, I'm pretty good. It's fine. I says, well, there's one thing. I said, I've been having some cloudy water come out on my hot water's cloudy. I said, well, we're so sorry. I'm going to put you $350 in comps on your card.
Wow.
I was like, well, okay. I said, okay, thanks. And then I told him about the water. He said, hey, I'm looking at your stuff. I noticed that valet's been charged to your room every day you've been there. You're a platinum member. You don't pay for valet. I took that off. And then I see you got some snacks off the mini bar. This is where this whole story came in. He said, I took those off too, and I went in and put you $100 credit on the mini bar. So,
wow.
So I got $100 credit on the mini bar, $350 in comps. I already had $150 in comps. They went on top of the $900 I already had. So I got over $1,000 in food comps now. My mini bar's got $60 left on it. I'm going to get another bottle of water. There's nothing else up there. It's
I tell you what.
Famous Amos cookies, Cheez-Its, peanut M&Ms, gummy bears, and water and condoms.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll get stuck in the elevator anytime for something like that. I don't. It's funny.
Yeah, me too.
And you said 55th floor. When I even stayed in a hotel just 10 floors or 12 floor, whatever, I always said, give me a lower floor. It ain't because I'm scared or nothing. Honestly, what it is, when I'm ready to leave, I don't want to have to stop at every floor on the way down. I'd rather be on the second or third floor.
Yeah.
I hate that, especially if I'm running behind. But plus, if there's an issue where the elevators are out, I don't want to walk down from the 55th floor on me. the steps. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little different because they have 3 elevator banks, have 6 elevators each. But so their service each floor is like my elevator, it goes 0 through floor, which is the lobby, and then all the convention centers, and then it stops at 14, which is the gym and the sauna. That's where that guy was trying to get on.
Oh,
So it stops at 14. So it goes all the way from 4 to 14. So it skips 10 floors, and then it goes from 14. The next floor it stops on is like 49.
oh, I see.
And then it just goes 49 to 60.
Right.
So it only services the top few floors, but that guy screwed us because he tried to stop us at the gym or the sauna or wherever he was.
Right.
The pool. I think the pool's on that floor too.
Oh, okay. But yeah, put me on the second.
But you know what's real funny is when they did that, I said, well, I guess I'm going to comp a pizza. So I went down there to get a pizza from that secret pizza place I was telling you about. And when I was getting in there, I heard someone talking, or I went down a couple floors, the doors open, and I heard 2 girls talking, and she was saying, yeah, I was stuck in the elevator with this big guy, and she came around the corner, and she saw me in the elevator, and she's like, that's him. They got an elevator, they're riding it down again. I said, hey, you should go by the front desk. They gave me a couple $100 in comps. They'll probably give it to you too. So hopefully they gave it to her too.
Oh, okay. That's great. That's great. I'm like that too. If something happens, make the best of it. You know, bitching and carrying on it also don't get you nowhere. You know,
no. If the elevator would have had 10 people in it, like one of the ones I rode in earlier, I mean, it opened up and people just kept getting in and went down, and it opened up again and more people got in it. If it would have had that many people in it, it got stuck, I'd have freaked out.
Right.
It was just me and one little girl in this big elevator, so I was all right.
Right.
You know, we didn't feel cramped.
Right.
If we'd have been there longer than 7 minutes, I might have started to freak out a little bit.
Right.
I'm not that. You know what? Actually, what was the scariest part was when the door finally opened or shut the rest of the way, and the elevator started moving. I was like, so what? Now are we going to go? I think she was on the 50th or 51st floor, so there's a couple floors below me. I was like, so now are we going to get up to the 52nd floor and it's going to stop and not open there? We're just going to be dangling even higher in the air. That's what was going through my mind.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
But luckily it opened. I almost got off there, but I was like, I'll get a different elevator, but I stayed on it. Worked.
Right. Thank God. Thank God.
I wish they gave me some free play. I can't go spend that much in comps. I want to go buy myself 3 steaks for dinner.
Yeah, really. I mean, well, still good. Next time you come, or you have to use it this trip.
No, that 350 he gave, like I have over 1,000 that's good this lifetime, but the 350 he gave me, it expires when I check out tomorrow.
I mean, if nothing else, rather than let it go to waste, you can go buy. I know it'll be ridiculously expensive, but buy a damn shirt or a jacket or something, right? Or
no, you can't use it on retail. It's only restaurants.
Oh, wow. Well,
yeah, restaurants are bar tabs, and I don't drink. If I was drinking, I'd just go have a couple glasses. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should go to a whiskey bar down there and have some Pappy Van Winkle and charge that to it. I mean, that's $100, $150 a drink. I just go have 2 drinks. There it is. I didn't waste it.
What about breakfast? You gonna have breakfast?
I had $300 and 2 whiskeys. Yeah, I could do breakfast. My breakfast is usually a protein shake. I have a protein shake. Go to the gym, have another protein shake.
Well, what time is it there?
Yeah, I could do breakfast.
It's only 5:18 where you're at, right?
Yeah, it's only 5:18. I just ate that pizza and stuff, so I'm gonna go to dinner here around 9:00 tonight. I'm gonna stay up late because I got to pack up my room and everything.
What's what I mean? You can go to dinner and spend $100 or more, and
well, I'm sure it'll be more.
Nice.
I mean, you eat the smallest steak at a steakhouse in Vegas is damn near $90. That, you get a potato and a shrimp cocktail or something to go with it. It's crazy which I would say the alcohol is the most expensive part. Not drinking saves a lot, but It's crazy how expensive just the food is.
Right. I can imagine.
There are reasonable, places to eat. It's just not on the Strip and not at the Cosmopolitan.
Right. Last time I was in,
and then some options. I go next door to the Aria, which is even more expensive.
Well, did you ever go to? Last time I was in Las Vegas, I stood at WWE put me there, but I mean, I would stay at the, Holiday Inn. but they put us at the New York, which is walking distance.
Yeah, no, New York.
Yeah, it's walking distance from the T-Mobile Arena where we performed. So, I mean, it's literally walking distance. So they had a steakhouse in there and all kind of snack bars. It was a cool place. And
let me see. It's
yeah,
kind of gotten dark. I can pull this camera of it. It's you can't see it. It's a glare from my TV, but outside that's the window going out on my balcony out there. And that's the New York's right outside that window.
Oh, okay.
This is my hair camera. So I got two cameras. So that's my hair camera.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's amazing how much you look like Sid, especially like from behind, from the side, you look just like Sid. I mean, you don't look like him anyway, but I'm saying if like right there, if I didn't know that was you, I would think it was an old, picture, a video of Sid or whatever. I mean, he never had the big beard like that.
Well, if he didn't have a beard, yeah. Yeah. I'm kicked up, chilling. I got my new shoes on right there.
All right. Very nice.
One of my coworkers bought me 2 pair of shoes and gave them to me for a Christmas present.
Oh, that was nice.
It was nice of him. When he gave them to me, he's like, "Take care of them." They were $170 a piece, and I was like, "Shit, I don't know what to do with shoes that cost $170."
I know. The most expensive shoes I bought them Skechers step-ins for $99 over in Jonesboro. There's a Skechers store there. Because my lower back is so bad. Some days are worse than others. Some days I can't hardly bend over to put my socks on. It's almost brutal. So I got them Skechers step-ins. And even though I don't have extra wide feet, the salesman recommended I got wide. Not huge wide, but just wide. And it makes it easier to step in. So, and it worked. It works. So I recommend the Skechers step-ins to anybody that has lower back issues.
Yeah, I have a couple pair of Skechers. One of them is the slip-on ones.
Yeah.
I wear those to work a lot because they're really comfortable on your feet too. You can walk a lot without your feet hurting.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So it's the best.
I've said that about Skechers. I think Skechers are the most comfortable shoe, and then I would have to say New Balance follows that, and then Nike's pretty far down the list. They're not that comfortable.
It's funny. I got a pair of New Balance, 2 pairs of New Balance in there too. They're both identical. There was buy one, get one free one time. And I bought them both. One pair, I haven't even wore yet. The other pair is the one I wear when I'm cutting grass in the spring and summer. I don't, I just wear them. And the other one, I don't want to wear nice shoes when I'm cutting grass, but I want to have comfort too. So I made one pair of grass cutting shoes and one pair that just wear if I'm going to the health club or whatever, So, because you can wear a pair of shoes out quick cutting grass.
You will, for sure.
Yes, but I love cutting grass. I do that all spring and summer at my house. And, I work for my hometown, too, the town of Walls. And I cut grass for the town. A lot of it's on a tractor, but some of it's pushing it. And that's good exercise. And like I said, like your dad told me, I never forgot it. The more you walk, the better health you are, and I believe that. And that stayed with me. So it's funny, over the years.
I got my grass cutters right there.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't realize it was so narrow. There's my grass cutters, the New Balance.
Yeah.
So those hadn't seen grass yet. They're still white, but they'll be green.
Oh, they'll be green. Yeah. You know what's funny, Gunner? Something like I was just talking about what your dad told me about walking. It's funny in life. There's sometimes, not just that, some things stay with you. Like people tell you something, people tell you shit all day long. Okay, yeah. Certain things stay with you. You know what I mean? Like that, what Sid told me.
Right.
Another thing, you remember Eddie Marlin used to be the promoter for Memphis Wrestling?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to put up the rings for Memphis Wrestling. And he told me some advice about putting up the ring that I applied to every aspect of my life. And I never forgot this. You might think it's comfy, but I bet you all it's true. I was taking the ring posts out and everything out of the ring truck, off the trailer, or whatever it was at the time. And I'd sit it down and I'd go get something else. He'd say, when you take the ring post out, why don't you set it up and put the side piece on and lean it? He goes, when you're doing something, why handle it twice? I never forgot that advice. Why handle it twice? I mean, I do it even for the smallest little things. Like when I'm doing my laundry, I'm taking everything out of the dryer. I've folded it and put it on the folding table as I take it out instead of dumping it. And just little things like that. And I learned it. Why handle it twice?
Why do it twice?
Yeah. So that's some advice
that's a good one.
Stuck with me. Bradshaw, JBL, said something one day about not having any debt. And once you get out of debt and you only have the monthly bills, you don't care how much money you got in the bank or how little you got in the bank. You're rich in a way if you have no debt. And I learned that. Get out of it. That was my goal in life, to get out of another advice I had was own your house. Own your house. Don't rent. All you're going to get at the end of that is a stack of receipts. Own your house. And I made that my goal in life, to own my house, which I do 100%. I didn't mortgage it. I just own my house. So certain little things just stick with you, and that's like I said, the walking thing, the don't handle it twice, get out of debt, own your house. Certain things stick with you. And I'm grateful for every bit of that advice I was ever given.
So we're going to do a little theme thing here for Christmas. It's not really Christmas, but it's going to be Christmas. This will be 2 days after Christmas. But we're going to do, Christmas future past. So where did you begin?
In wrestling?
Yeah.
Okay. I started out a promoter was a guy named Dale Mann who had Mid-Continental Wrestling. It was based out of Jamestown, Kentucky. Dale Mann, great guy. I really, really liked him. He gave me an opportunity. And my first day in the wrestling, this was April 8th, 1979. I'll never forget it. It was in a little town in West Virginia. And my job was to take down the ring and to bring the jackets back, like when the wrestlers, got to the ring.
Yeah.
That's how I broke in. It was April 8th, 1979, a little town at a fair in West Virginia. So that's when it all began.
Okay. All right. So the next thing would be, I guess this is really getting off the future, past, present, but at what point did you look at yourself in the mirror, if you ever did, and say, holy shit, I made it? When did that moment happen for you?
It's funny. And I can tell you that. I don't even have to think about it. And I'll tell you this before I get into what answer the question. It had nothing to do with money, had nothing to do with any kind of fame per se. Nothing to do with I managed this guy with a championship. And as much as it was fantastic that I managed your dad, Sid, in main event at WrestleMania.
Right.
Hey, all that was great. I'm not discounting any of it. But honestly, the day I knew I made it was a personal thing to me, which has been even before, Sid and I went to WWF, is, I had a saying that I made popular in Memphis. It's like Mama says, it bees that way sometimes. That was my saying. Well, the day that I finally turned babyface, good guy, in the Memphis territory years ago, when I was in the ring, I don't remember what I did, but I got on the microphone. It's like Mama says. Before I could finish, it was a big house that night. The entire audience finished it for me. And that meant a lot to me. And it's funny. Stone Cold Steve Austin said it to me. I don't know if it's true or not, but he thinks it's the truth, and it might be. I'm not sure. He says, I don't know if you noticed it or not, Bruno. You had the first catchphrase ever in the business. And I look back, I couldn't figure out.
I mean,
might be.
It could be true.
Yeah, because after that,
Not said crazy stuff all the time, but they didn't repeat it. They didn't make it. They didn't coin it.
right,
You coined it.
right. Because even the Rock told me the same thing. You know, a lot of guys said things like Hogan, "Hey, brother, that wasn't a catchphrase. That was just his manner of speaking." So
Yeah,
that meant a lot to me. So that's what I figured I made it. Not like I said, rich or whatever, just something
right.
I came up with on my own.
Hey, that's cool. That's and you were quick with that too. That's a meaningful thing
Yes.
to that means a lot.
Yes.
All right, so what would you like to see for the future?
For myself or for the business?
Either or.
Well, I mean, obviously I have the same thing that I'm quite certain you and everybody else has. I want to be healthy. I don't want to, obviously the normal. I don't want,
Right.
nothing bad to happen. So, well, that should be obvious. So I guess I'll let that go. Because everybody's the same. Who wants to say, I want to be unhealthy? I want to, I want my house to burn down. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I just want, I want peace and, drama-free life, of course.
That's hard to get.
Yeah, you ain't lying. But unless you just are hermit by yourself, it is. All you other people in your life can be drama, If you don't believe me, ask my ex-wife. But now, as far as for the business, which I know this is like wishing to win the lottery, because I hate that they took something that wasn't broken and tried to fix it. The business in our day, the wrestling business, if you had no idea that it was predetermined, it was a work. I never used the F word. It's not that, because you can barely stand up in the morning. And look what happened to your dad. Was that the F word? Of course not.
Yeah, no.
Right. So, but what I hate is,
no, F is for fun.
Yeah, right. But I mean, years ago, if you didn't know it was predetermined, and I showed you a match of the old days, you wouldn't know it was predetermined because you couldn't tell. It was so good. Now, when you watch it, this guy jumped over that guy. The two guys will jump over each other. Then I'll jump over you. Then you'll jump over me. Then I'll flip you over. And blah blah. I mean, it's so obvious that they're just doing acrobatics, and like three guys we stood on the floor next to the ring, and I'll come diving over the top rope. They'll all catch him and fall down. I don't know about you, Gunner. If I was standing there and a guy, particularly a guy your size, came jumping and running at me, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move out of the way. It's just
right.
I wish the business would go back to where it used to be. It was so believable back in our day. I mean, people when I would leave the Coliseum, they'd be shaking my car, throwing cans at it, spitting at it, throwing tobacco in my windshield. It was awful, it was awful, but that's what we were trying to do, is get that reaction. Now people look at it like we're performers. Back then, they really, as a bad guy, they hated my guts. I wish the business could go back like it was. I also wish there was territory.
Yeah. The whole thing with it, is obviously with the internet and everything, kayfabe's pretty much out the window.
Right.
It's people need to quit focusing on that so much, and where people are making it to where it looks extra choreographed.
Right.
It's because they're making it too choreographed. People need to go back to calling it in the ring. They need to go back to the basics. They need, and to me, the basics are, if you're a baby, be a baby. If you're a hill, be a hill.
Right.
You should be able to get over just with your interactions with the crowd,
right,
just as much as your in-ring capabilities. It's I don't know. I think people really focus on the wrong thing now. People aren't into what they used to be, into. I feel like a lot of people, they try to do it, really too real with all this crazy hardcore, barbed wire, thumbtack matches and all that crazy crap.
It's ridiculous. I don't
but
like it. I don't like it. And another thing I don't like is guys talking about politics. And I'm never going to sit here.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I mean, if you and I were sitting together alone, I don't know, forum like this, we could discuss it if we wanted to. But as far as nobody gives a crap what side of the fence I'm on. I'm not going to even say it, because it doesn't matter. Nobody cares what downtown Bruno, Harvey Whippleman thinks about abortion, gun rights, immigration. It don't matter. Ask me what I think about, the latest pay-per-view. Ask me what I think about John Cena's retirement or whatever. That's great. The rest of the crap, I hate it when people get involved in that because all it does is alienate.
I hate it too.
People.
It does. I talked about that about Mick Foley, and I got a lot of heat for it. Everybody just immediately runs to, well, what about Triple H? What about them? I was like, I'm talking about what Mick Foley did today. I'm not talking about what Triple H have done in the past few months. I didn't have a presence then. Otherwise, I'd have talked about them too. But, my whole thing is I don't vote. I've never voted. I sit on the fence. I don't give a shit who you vote for. Vote for whoever you want to as many times as you need to. I do not care.
I agree.
It doesn't bother me. And don't ever expect me to tell you who to vote for because I don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's me. I mean, I do. I vote every year.
That's the end of it.
Because a lot of people don't know I'm an elected official here in DeSoto County, Mississippi. I'm one of the aldermen of my hometown of Walls, Mississippi. But we don't, again, here in Walls, Mississippi, a little town in the northwest corner of the state of Mississippi in the Delta, we don't have immigration, abortion, gun laws, whatever. We vote on this guy wants to put up a fence that's higher than we allow, so we let him do it.
Right.
This guy wants to open up a business, but it's on the border of the where it's not zone business. We rezone it. I'll talk about that all day long. Not here, why is what bore your viewers to death? Just that, that too much. But as far as how do you feel about immigration? I said, that's not my thing to discuss. How do you feel about John Cena? Okay, let's talk. Because I'm qualified to talk about wrestling. There are other stuff. Here's the other thing too, not to get on a soapbox. Everybody is qualified, but nobody's qualified. Here's why. We all have opinions. I'm going to make up a political party, so we're not even going to get into it. Okay, Party G. Let's say Party G, Party B. If I'm into Party B, you're into Party G. No matter what I say all day long about my party, you're not going to listen to me and say, oh, you're right. I'm going to switch party. So why bother? You know what I mean? Why bother? Just let's talk about wrestling. Let's talk about our favorite pizza. Let's talk about, I'll argue with you about pizza all day long. If you tell me you like pineapple on pizza, I'm going to feel kind of bad. You're still my dear friend, but I'm just, Gunner, what's wrong with you? We'll argue about that.
Hello. Are you there?
Oh, I'm here.
All right, my internet cut out. I don't know why it switched off for a minute. I got it back on now.
Oh, you froze for a second, but I can see you now.
Yeah, I think I got it fixed now. I don't know. My internet keeps dropping out.
Yeah,
I'm in a hotel, so it's
what's the last thing you heard me say?
I mean, it was just 30, 40 seconds ago. I can't remember what it was.
well, what I was saying was, no matter what, and nobody cares what we feel about politics, immigration, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah.
But I will argue with you all day about if you like pineapple on pizza, you're still my dear friend, but I'm going to look at you different.
Yeah, no, I don't do pineapple on pizza either. That's where I draw the line.
Me too.
Yeah, I usually just get meat lovers because pizza's already so many calories anyway, so I just try to get as much protein out of it as I can.
Right.
So I just do all the meats.
I don't like pepperoni. Pepperoni bothers my stomach, but I like everything else except, or obviously no, but I don't like anchovies. They're too damn salty.
Yeah, no, I don't like anchovies either.
I live a salt-free, I live a sugar-free, salt-free life. I don't eat any sweets. And when I order French fries or whatever somewhere, I always tell them, no salt. And it's a trick. I want everybody to learn this too. When you go to Whataburger or Wendy's or wherever you get your food, if you order your fries with no salt, well, hey, it's healthy for you because I'm trying to keep my blood pressure down. Salt is bad for us. But number two is, here's the trick. if you order your fries with no salt, it's fresh fries. They have to cook a special order just for you. And it's not going to be the old ones that are hard as trying to eat a damn twig. Remember that. Order. And if you're somebody that wants salt, God bless you. Take the salt and put it on yourself if you like salt. But if you order them with no salt, they're fresh.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, that's my thing about I really like corn dogs, but you can't ever trust a corn dog anywhere because they're usually not fresh.
Right.
But hey, look, we just hit the hour mark. We're gonna get close to the end here. I just wanted to, where can people see you coming up in the future?
Okay, well, I'm going to be in Boonville, Mississippi on Christmas for EPW at the Paul Burchill Arena, 7 p.m. bell time. If you're in the area and you don't have Christmas plans, come on down. And I'll be back at Dyersburg, Tennessee for Pro Wrestling Mid-South, 7:30 p.m. on January 17th for the annual tag team tournament. I'll be one of the special referees there. I'll be at Wynn, Arkansas, January 10th for 100 wrestling. And like we talked about earlier, Gunner and myself will both be there.
Right.
And I've got some more coming up. I don't have my schedule memorized. Right now,
well, that's fine.
Yeah. So anytime I'm around,
you can always text or email me the stuff you're doing, and I'll plug it in there for you. But is there anything else you want to say? I just
want to say that, Gunner, I've known you your whole life, and I love you very much, and I'm so happy I got to meet your family at Pro Wrestling Mid-South. What was it, about 4 or 5 months ago, something like that. And it's the last time I seen you before that was at two sad occasions. Well, we should, Fare Thee Well to Sid, and before that was at Fare Thee Well to Byron Green, Johnny Rock, our other friend. And
right.
It's I'm glad we're now seeing each other when it's positive occasions, and I want that to continue. I mean,
right.
The last time we were together is at when we inducted and you accepted Sid's induction into Pro Wrestling Mid-South's Huddle Champ, and he's one of the members of that, which is a great thing. And I'm hoping, which it's got to be a matter of time, when they put Sid.
Oh, what the fuck? Hello. This is him. Yes, it did. Thank you. We just noticed that you were checking out tomorrow, and as one of our platinum members, wanted to see if you needed anything for tonight or on your departure tomorrow. Whatever. No, I don't need anything.
All right, we'll start that one over again. You can edit this stuff out, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, what I was going to say is, okay. And I'm telling you, Gunner, here's what I'm hoping. It's inevitable. It would be a travesty if Psycho Sid Justice, Sid Vicious wasn't inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. And the way I feel it should be done, I would be absolutely overwhelmed and honored to induct him. And I'd feel 110% that Gunner, you should be the one to accept the award on his behalf. So I'm waiting for that day to come, and I'm quite certain it will.
Well, hopefully they get with it. They to me, every time they pass over it, they really kill the validity of the whole thing. There's so many people that are in there now that were never even part of WWE or WCW that it's anyway, sore subject.
Well,
but yeah, hopefully they get with it. I want them to be on there. For his fans, for the world. I don't want them to be on there for the network necessarily. But for his fans, I want him to
Right.
get it. You know, for his grandkids, I want him to get it.
Right.
Well,
I'll tell you this. I know we have to cut this off, so I'll say this. The last time, I told you the last time I seen Sid was at Charlotte at that convention. But the last time I seen him, actually we worked together, was they had some matches at the Mid-South Fair. And as you probably know, they moved it down to South Haven, Mississippi. They ain't up in Memphis anymore. This was several years ago. And it was a 2-day thing. They had the matches on a Friday and a Saturday, or a Thursday and Friday. I don't remember what, 2 days in a row. Anyway, he wrestled one guy, Frank, can't remember his last name. He was from Louisville. He came down. And then the next day he wrestled a really good guy that you probably know named Alan Steele. And they didn't have me referee that night. I was the ring announcer, but I announced them ruler, match of the ruler, the whole bit. The other guy, Frank, and I'm not disrespecting him. I just don't remember his last name, but he was a good guy. But it's the last time that Sid and I were together as far as, ring. And I remember that. And him and Al Steele had a good match. Him and the other guy had a good match. And then I seen him at that convention, and we talked on the phone quite often, And as you know, we
could talk.
Yeah, and we argued a lot. You know that. We argued a lot.
Yeah.
And I'd be lying to you if I said we never had crosswords. You know better. You know them better than I do.
Yeah, I think it's about everybody.
You're right. But, I mean, that's part of it. That's part of it. But, man, I tell you, it's just, we go back a long way. We first met in 1985. So that's literally, to this day, 40 years, almost 41 years.
Yeah.
So we went to Alabama together in...
it's a long time back.
We went to Alabama together in 86, which here in 10 days, that'll be 40 years. 40.
Yeah.
41 years. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, so, yeah. Well, man, Gunner, you had any time?
I was telling all my coworkers when we were getting off day, I said, I'll see you next year. And they said, well, we're together next week. I said, yeah, no shit. That's next year.
Right. Well, man, hey, anytime you want to have another conversation for this thing, I'd love it. It's been a great time. And I can't wait to see you in what, 3 weeks, I think it is, or something like that. And
it's coming up soon.
Yeah. So I'll tell everybody one more time. Gunner, the host here, and me, the guest, we're both going to be at 100 Wrestling in Wynne, Arkansas, January the 10th. And you can look it up online. And as Gunner said earlier, it's difficult because of the way that the promoter has it. I think what you said, you have to spell out ONEHUNDR. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it'll be a good event.
It's going to be a great show.
It's going to be great. So,
well, Bruno, I thank you for coming on. I appreciate having you. It's been a great show. Looking forward to having you on again. Looking forward to seeing you January the 10th. Cut an outro promo.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, it's me, downtown good-looking Bruno. Too sweet to be sour, the man of the hour, Bruno Lauer. I'm glad you watched. I'm glad you participated. Stay in touch. I want you to watch and remember, it's like Mama says, it bees that way sometimes.
It bees that way. There you go. Thanks for having you, Bruno. Gunner 82 Psycho out. We'll see you guys next time.
Good night.